Hi there, welcome back to my channel. I'm doing some bulk filming today, so you may notice that my shirt stays the same in a couple videos. But I went out to yard sales over the weekend and I did pretty well, I would say. I hit up 8 yard sales. This was sort of the most yard sales that I've been to in quite a while. And I found some great stuff, so I will just hop right in. So the first yard sale I went to was kind of out of town, a little bit far, but I had a suspicion that there would be some good stuff there, and there was. And I actually spent the most money at this first one. So the first thing I found was this candle, just a nice mint colored candle, nice and tall. So picked that up there. None of the things were priced, so I sort of just gathered a whole bunch of things and asked the price at the end. So the first thing was that candle. Then I found this little hand mirror, and I like this tortoise shell sort of pattern that it had. So that's the mirror there. I don't know its age or anything like that, but I thought it looked pretty vintage, so I picked that up there. Then I also picked up, so I picked up some ornaments. They had 3 big boxes of vintage ornaments. So I just sort of like went through them and found the ones that I wanted to buy. So the first one is not that old. Actually, no, sorry, this one is from a different one. That's not from that sale, but I'll show it to you anyway because it's a Christmas ornament. But this was from a different sale here, but it's just this little one with Santa and Mrs. Claus there on it. So just, I feel like these are the type of ornaments that I had as a kid, you know. We each had one with like our birth year on it, I believe. So anyway, there's that one there. And then there are 2 of these here. And I just like these colors, especially this yellow one. I thought that was really pretty. So yeah, like a yellowy gold color. And they don't, what did they say? They say made in USA on the little, you know, hanger portion there. So that's that. And then on this one, it says Germany East. And it's this one here. So that's that. And then this one is a little small kind of bell looking one, and it says made in US of A. So that's neat. I've never seen that before, made in US of A. So I liked the simple colors of this one here, so I picked that up. And then there's this one here I thought was super cool. Just this little, I guess, I don't know, raspberry, or I don't know what you would call this, a nut? No, I think it's a raspberry. I could be wrong. Strawberry? I don't know. It has the cutest little, you know, lid there, and it's glass and very fragile. So I thought that one was really cool. And then this last one is my favorite. And it says Shiny Bright, made in USA. So it's this green and yellow one here. If you guys know me, green and yellow is my favorite color combination, so I picked that one up there. And then the last thing I picked up, some of you may be surprised that I picked it up, but I don't know. I thought it was super cool, and it is a vintage September 1967 Playboy magazine. So I'm not going to open up and show you the pictures, but I will show you the outside of it, and it is this one here. I don't know, he had a whole bunch of them, and we were talking about how, you know, Playboy magazines are like anti-feminist and chauvinistic and all this sort of stuff. And while I agree, I don't know, there's like a little bit of history there that I just wanted to look at, like the ads and stuff. So anyway, I'm not gonna make excuses for myself. I thought this was super cool, so I picked it up, and that is that. So for the Playboy magazine, the candle, the mirror, and all the ornaments, I ended up spending $15. So I thought that was kind of pricey, but you know, I think it was worth it for me. So $15 on all those things there. Then I went to 2 yard sales where I didn't find anything. Oh no, I went to 1 yard sale where I didn't find anything at all. So I just basically walked up the driveway and walked away. But then I went to another one kind of close to me, and I found a big bag or a box of Christmas stuff. There were a couple Christmas things that I didn't want in there, but she was asking $5 for the whole box. So I picked up the whole box and then donated what I didn't want. So I guess I could have just left what I didn't want, but I think she just sort of wanted to get rid of things, so I took it all. So the first thing that I picked up in there that I saw that I thought would be cool is this little piece here. I thought I could use it for crafting or something like that. So it came with this little piece of red fabric behind, and it probably makes it easier to see. So that is that there. I just thought these little pieces would be good for crafting, and then this little plastic piece there. It's just sort of like a centerpiece type thing. And then on the back, this fabric is separate, but I liked this flat fabric. It's got a hole in it, but I thought I could use that for some Christmas crafting. So this little circle piece of fabric. And then, where did I put, oh yeah. Then they had this little pick in there. I thought that would also be good for some Christmas crafting. So the little bells and the little leaves there with this velvety type ribbon. And then the ribbon is backed with this like gold plasticky feely type thing. So anyway, I thought that was neat. So picked that up there. And then this cute little teeny tiny stocking was in the box as well. I thought I could use that for crafting. And then what I kind of had my eye on were these little pieces here. They are made in Japan, and they're an enterprise exclusive from Toronto, Canada. And they're just these two little candle holders here. Little sort of holly leaves with the berries that are just missing. They have some paint wear there, which is quite all right. So I found those, and I thought those would look really cool with some sort of like deep green candles for Christmas time. So anyway, picked those up, thought that they were really neat, which is kind of why I was interested in the little Christmas box in the first place. So I got all that for $5. Then the next yard sale I went to didn't have a whole lot of stuff either, but I did find this cute little candle holder for Christmas. I guess I was on a Christmas kick, but this is it here. I just thought this little dog was so sweet. It says Noel on his little stocking, and I believe this is probably from, like, I don't know, maybe the 90s, 80s, 90s. So I thought that was really cool. It came in this little box here, and there is no date on it, but it does say made in Taiwan. And so I thought that was kind of neat. It's by the brand JSNY. So yeah, that was 25 cents actually. So I thought that was pretty cool. So I picked that up for $1. Then as I was waiting for another yard sale to start, because it wasn't starting till 10 o'clock, which is kind of a late start for a yard sale, I think. But anyway, I, was in a different town, and I Googled, I Facebooked where is a yard sale, and there was one, like, I was in the Starbucks drive-thru and right behind where I was there a huge street yard sale. So I went and I found a couple things at a couple of the sales. So the first thing that I found was this little set of playing cards. It's sweet little ballerinas there with the green in the background. I love that image. And it's in like this really soft velvety kind of box. And on the back there it says Congress playing cards. What does that say? Cellutone finish. So anyway, I thought that was really neat. And then when I opened it up, I found out that they had never been used. So they are sort of new in box vintage playing cards. They are still in their plastic. So I thought that was really quite neat. So I was happy to find those there, and I will likely resell them. They say that the box was made in the USA, but not the cards. Oh, it says Canada, 1 pack, so I guess the cards were made in Canada. So that's kind of neat. So I'll just tuck that back in there, but I just really liked how it was sort of like an all-in-one sort of box there. So got that there, and then I went across the street, and this I think was my favorite yard sale that I went to. So things were not priced, and so I just went and had a little pile of things and said, how much for all this? And she said $5. So I'll show you what I got for $5. So the first thing that I found was this playing cards holder thing for my kids. So we like to play cards, but sometimes both of them actually have a hard time sort of like holding their cards and not, showing everybody else and stuff their cards. So I found this and I thought that was cool, so I picked that up for them. Then I found a couple books. They were at the bottom of a box and I was happy to find these old books here. This one is called Addresses by Phillips Brooks. And I just really like the coloring of it and just how, you know, old it looks. The spine was cool. The pages are all, you know, nice and old looking. And it is from, let's see, there is a writing in there that says M.E. Black, December 1897. And, which is pretty neat. Oh wait, then there's something else. What does it say on the front page? Mrs. H. Clark, Christmas 1897. So this is a pretty old book, I would say. I can't even tell when it's from. There is no date in it except for that someone wrote that from 1897. So anyway, I found in it, I thought was super cool, because I don't know how long it's been there, but where is it? Where is it? So I found in it a little pressed flower. So I don't know how long that's been in there, but I just thought that was really neat. So I will leave that in there just because I think that's cool. And then also at the back, someone's pinned in the Soul's Inquiries. It's from the New York Observer, I guess, or Manchester, large shipment of Manitoba wheat. I don't know, it's a little clipping from the newspaper. Someone's used like a little straight pin to pin it to the back of the book. So I thought that was kind of neat too. And so also in this book, it was full of surprises, was this little Christmas greeting card. It was in one of the pages, so from 1907. So I thought that was really sort of cool. So that was that there. So I was really happy to find this tiny book, which I guess if you work it out, worked out to be about $1. And then I also picked up this book here just because we're thinking back to school. And so I thought it was cool. It's elementary trigonometry, so I thought that was neat. And I don't know the date on this one. Oh, 1946. So yeah, I thought that was kind of neat, 1946. And then the next thing I found that was in my little pile of things for $5 was this little sort of perfume, little vial here, or I don't know what you would call this, little perfume thing that you would hang on. It's a necklace, so you would wear this around your neck and you've got your perfume in there. So I thought that was really cool. It's made of, I'm not really sure what this is, some type of resin. And I just thought that the flowers on there were super pretty, and that little peachy color of the background was really cool, and the gold, it's just on this like little string. So I don't know, maybe I'll try and change that out or something, I don't know, but I thought that was really neat. So I picked that up there. Then the last thing I found at that sale was this beautiful Lefton, hand painted in Japan from 1957, this little bluebird wall hanging. So it's not in the best condition because, although on the front it looks amazing, which is great, except there's a teeny tiny chip there, up there on the, well, it's not so teeny tiny, but it's not noticeable. It's up there on the wing. Someone has colored it in, I think. So anyway, there's that, and then on the back here, there are two relatively big chips out of the wings. It looks like they've been there a while, but it's on the back and you can't see it when it's hanging. So I thought this was a great kind of steal for $1. So I was happy to find that there. That was my favorite find of the day. Then I found another yard sale as I was waiting for the big one to open up. And I drove there, and as soon as I walked up, I knew that the style of this woman was not my style and I wasn't gonna find much. But I did find this, you know, big binder clip here. It was 25 cents. So I bought that there thinking it was kind of cool. So picked that up for 25 cents. And then I picked up this big bag of hangers for $1, which I was actually needing to buy these. So they're just these little sort of like hangers that you would, you know, swag a lamp from, or hang a planter, or you know, from. So I'm gonna put these on my front porch. I had one this year that was too small for some of the hanging plants that I had, so I found a whole big bag of them for $1. So I will put those on my porch for next spring, I guess, because I think it's a bit too late to start hanging out some plants at this time of year. So I'll keep those aside for next spring. And then the last yard sale that I was waiting for actually didn't turn out to be as great as I thought it was going to be, but I still found some great things. So I spent, I think, $5 on all these things here. So the first thing that I saw, which was the only thing that was priced actually, was this little lemon wall hanger. It's just this little thing here. It's like a little dish, but it's not, it's like indented and stuff like that. So you just hang it on the wall. And I just thought that the lemons looked kind of cool there. There are a couple chips like up here, just small ones you can't really see. And then there's a little one down here. But I thought for $2 that was pretty cool anyway. And it says, the Creative Kitchen by Crowning Touch, made in Japan. So thought that was neat, so I picked that up. That was the only thing I knew the price of, so that was $2. So I thought, you know, everything else would be okay. And then I found this red and white crocheted apron here, which I thought that was kind of cool. So I think she gave me this for about 50 cents. So there's that there. And then this little book here is the Khalil Gibran book, who wrote The Prophet, which is like a pretty popular book. But this one's called Patterns of Happiness. So I bought that. I think I'll probably resell that. So picked that up there. And then I picked up these two bowls, which I had never seen before. So I guess Pyrex had something called tableware. And I don't know the age of these, but it's Pyrex brand tableware by Corning, made in USA. And I bought two cereal bowls, and they've got a pretty little pattern there, red and white. So these were $1 each. Oh, I guess these were priced as well. So I lied, some things were priced. But found these bowls here for $1 each. So I paid 50 cents for the two of them. And then the last thing that I got from that sale, they also had lots of plants, and so I was tempted to buy some plants, but I didn't. But was this little Campbell's soup mug here, and it's from 1993, I believe. Yeah, 1993, and I thought that was pretty cool, so I bought that for resale. It's in great condition. I don't know if I can get too much out of it, but you know, it's a little practical mug, and I thought heading into the fall and winter, I thought would be a good time to sell an item like this. So that is my yard sale haul, or yard sales haul. I think I did pretty well, and I was really happy with how the day turned out. So I went to 8 yard sales and got some great items. So if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. If you aren't subscribed to my channel but you'd like to see more videos from me, then please consider subscribing so that you don't miss a video in the future. And we will see you guys in the next one. Bye!